To evade capture by the police, the robbers drove the armored truck they had just stolen into a pre-dug air raid shelter in the desert, creating the illusion that the vehicle had mysteriously vanished. To coerce the security guards inside to open the doors, the robbers donned gas masks and pumped a large amount of toxic gas through the ventilation system. As the thick smoke filled the compartment, the two guards were instantly blinded. Their first instinct was to reach for their own gas masks, but there was only one available. The other guard could only cover his nose and mouth with a damp towel, which wouldn't protect him for long. Desperate to survive, he tried to negotiate with the robbers over the intercom, agreeing to open the doors if they promised to spare their lives. However, this decision proved fatal. As soon as the guard stepped out, he was immediately riddled with bullets by the robbers lying in wait. Realizing they had been tricked, the other guard quickly hit the switch to close the doors, thwarting the robbers' plans. With the guards refusing to open up, the robbers resorted to their trump card, a high-temperature blowtorch. They crawled under the truck, intending to burn a hole through the undercarriage and force their way in. But the torch ran out of fuel, leaving only a 4-inch hole. As the robbers pondered their next move, the sound of a helicopter suddenly echoed above the shelter. The police chief had deduced that the truck was hidden somewhere beneath the desert and was preparing to conduct a thorough search. Realizing they would soon be discovered, the robbers began to turn on each other. Amidst the infighting, the truck's doors unexpectedly opened. The remaining guard, hearing the commotion, sensed an opportunity to fight back. In the blink of an eye, he caught the robbers off guard. Only Jack, by sheer luck, survived. Seizing a machine gun from the ground, Jack unleashed a hail of bullets at the guard, who retreated into the compartment and slammed the doors shut. Now the sole remaining robber, Jack made one last desperate attempt. Using the last dregs of fuel in the blowtorch, he burned a small hole in the undercarriage, just big enough to reach through and feel for the door control wiring. To his surprise, the doors finally opened. But as he excitedly prepared for a final showdown, he discovered that the wounded guard had already bled to death. It was only then that Jack realized the truck contained not only millions in cash, but also dozens of boxes filled to the brim with gold bars. Elated that it was all his, he quickly sealed the doors and slipped out of the shelter to share the good news with his girlfriend. However, the next day, as he gleefully returned with her to claim their ill-gotten gains, they found the police chief and his men already on the scene. Unbeknownst to Jack, Nick, the helicopter pilot, had snuck into the shelter intending to blast open the doors with explosives. In a twist of fate, the bomb claimed Nick's life and shredded the cash inside the truck. Watching his hard-earned spoils turn to dust, Jack could only muster a wry smile.